You are not alone. This is the resistance.
Fucking hot in this room. I have the fan off because I'm sure the audio is already fucked up. Sorry about that. Shit posting. The act of posting useless information on any sort of message board, forums, community halls. It's also posting just things to purposely rile up or contradict the other person's beliefs. It's trolling. It's shitpost. Sometimes people do it because, they're really irritated with something someone is saying, so it's used to maybe hopefully distract them and just to bug them, irritate them. And that's fine. To me, honestly, that's fine. I love shitpost. And I occasionally shitpost. Because there's gotta be laughter and there's gotta be max lulls, and I'm sorry, but some issues are worth just having a laugh at. And sometimes having a laugh is the best way to combat anything, especially personal shit. Man, I used to have this friend who was he used to just be a real dick. And it's not like dick as in rude or anything, he just used to do dick things, And every time he'd get me in trouble, or we'd get into trouble, because I'd be me too. But every time we'd get in trouble, I'd be like, he'd be cracking jokes, and I'll be like, dude, this is serious, stop fucking doing that. And you'll keep cracking jokes, and eventually I just start laughing, and you know what, he's fuck it, man, you know what, we did it, it happened, it's done. Laugh, right? Fuck it, make some jokes. Granted, I don't take shit posting as far as, making Ariana Grande fucking memes right at the day, or jokes right at the day and stuff, but some people have different view on that, and that's fine with them. Because if you as a person can't handle things on the internet, like memes and stuff, and well, I guess you're gonna have a really rough time in the outside world, and maybe you're having a rough time now, and maybe that's why you reach out on the internet, and maybe you do get shit posted, and maybe you do feel like shit because of it. I'm sorry for that. Honestly, to anyone who needs help, I mean, there's love all around, and it's up to you to reach out and take it, because you have to take that first step. You have to take that hand and ask, because there's always so many people reaching out their hands, and you just gotta pick one. But first you gotta realize that they're there. And I know what it's like, man. I've had a fucked up time. I know what it's like, man. I've struggled. I've been in an abusive relationship, man. I have a son. I haven't even seen his face on fucking Skype for 6 months. I haven't held him in over a year. It hurts, man. And it's all my choices, but the point is, I have a lot of shit. Everyone does. And it's just, sometimes you just gotta laugh at things. And you gotta just shitpost, and you gotta do shit. This whole Kekistan. You know what's funny about this Kekistan thing? I've been using, I've been aligned with Anonymous for what, four years now, and I've been using Kek when I play I play online video games a lot, and that's kind of like my LOL. That's me, Kek, Kek. And all of a sudden, I don't know, a few weeks ago, I come across Jeff Holiday and all this Kekistan shit, and I'm just like, what? And I looked this up, and it's this fucking nation of ethnic shitposters, and I'm like, this is fucking awesome. I gotta say, man, that's what the world needs. As fucked up as it sounds, it needs shit poetry. Just the jesters that just come around and shake things up a little bit once in a while. I don't know. I'm sure I'm gonna get shit posted in the future. I talk about a lot of fucking shit people would consider stupid. You know what? I work at I work at a Japanese restaurant, and I'm a prep cook. So I prepare a lot of rice. And you know what? After fucking 4 months of working there, I think I now identify as Asian. It doesn't matter which type. Hopefully I get better at math, and I acquired Jackie Chan's type of long lifespan. You know, that real, he's aged well. And for anyone that turned off, just relax, because that's only racist because I'm white. And look, I know I probably just offended a few people, but sometimes you just gotta look, like, in this reality, in like our countries, Canada, I'm in Canada, and this is probably reaching American audience, the few, you know. In our countries, people have equal opportunity. It's there. Everyone has equal rights, and any black man or any colored person or any legal immigrant that has worked their way to that level where they have become happy with their lives, or they have provided, or they have achieved some sort of goal, they're gonna tell all you people that there's all this racial shit going on and all these excuses that you're full of shit. You're full of shit. And you're making excuses to be full of shit. Because you don't want to face the real issues. I'm not gonna apologize for shit I've never done, or for privilege that I've never seized. And I'm not going to seize some sort of privilege that I have. And you know what? If you identify as whatever the fuck you want to identify, that's fine with me. That's awesome. But there's no need to force that upon other people. Because when you try to force something, and I'm not, you know, in no way am I saying it's wrong for you to be who you are, or who you feel you are in your heart. If you are truly following your heart, not just, you know, different things, then you're on the right path, in my opinion. You identify as whatever. It's these gender things and whatever. You can believe whatever, but let me tell you, in any situation, when you try to force something on someone, there's always going to be opposition, because people don't like being forced. There's always going to be a resistance. If you just fucking chilled out and just, you know, calmly melded yourself into this force, and you know, combined yourself in this calm way where you introduce yourselves in places where when you meet new people who obviously might have no idea who your gender is. If they accidentally misgender you, you calmly say what you identify as whatever. And if they give you whatever looks, they'll understand. Remain calm. You know, try to explain it. If they don't want to listen, then walk away. But don't start posing any sort of agenda. And that's just not for this gender thing. This is for all these situations that are going on that's causing all these divisions amongst everywhere. And there's so many, to be specific. These racisms in our times where there's more fucking equality than there's ever been. We have more racial fucking tensions than back in the times when there was fucking actual racial tensions. I mean, And they probably said that in their own way, and I'm sorry for that. Because words are a bitch, man, and I suck with them, and I probably say a lot of things sometimes that people get turned off by. But that's just who we are, right? We all have our words that make us up and our definitions. And I should try to use better ones. I heard a term called reverse racism the other day. Online, of course, because that's where you hear all this stupid shit. Reverse racism, isn't that just tolerance? I mean, there's flash, right? And the reverse flash, but even though the reverse flash is fast, he's still evil, whereas the flash is good. So taken in that, like, when reverse racism just be like too much happiness towards a certain color, like you just want to please them or something, like, I don't know. It's such a stupid ass thing. And all these words and shit we're trying to force on people, and all these ideas that we're trying to force on people, and we're causing all these resistances within ourselves, and we're not going to be ready. We don't understand that what the actions we're doing as a society right now, the conclusion that it's heading to is the government will have a perfect excuse to bring in martial law. And it's crazy how many people don't see that. All these tensions are just going to be building up. Canada too, man. And you can see people I love are just like getting really intense about, this refugee thing and the Muslims, and, very vigilant about Muslims, but, getting a point where, like, we have a lot of natives in Canada, so, like, it's just crime in Calgary, and all the article says this person has dark skin, and then a person, like, makes a comment that in assumption is, what they're always talking about, which is, Muslims. That's getting intense, and you can see and as you watch over time, not just for the Muslim, but for anything really, for a lot of people, you can see over time how the fear starts changing them, informing them, and making it more and more and more and more and more. At what point do you fear for yourself in a way that you move to attack? Eat before you're eaten. And all these things are happening, and then you have these shit posters who are coming in and saying irrelevant things or relevant things, but in a fucking very irrelevant way. And it's so refreshing to see that, honestly. To see that people aren't taking this seriously and letting this fear control them, this fucking fear, this fake shit that's happening. Why do you think you have this fucking war to fight and shit? You're fighting the wrong war. And look, I have no problem with people following their hearts. Truly, if their hearts. If you identify as whatever you want to identify as, if you want to do that, that's awesome. And if that's truly who you are inside, all the way. Do it, baby. All the way. But people gotta stop jumping onto these fucking trains and these things they think they have to jump onto. Because you're feeling lost as a person, maybe. Confused, don't know who you are, so here's this group of people who are also confused, but they're they're trying to figure out who they are, and you jump on that because that seems to be like the right direction. Maybe it's time for everyone needs to just chill out and figure us out first, ourselves. We gotta figure out ourselves and have some laughs along the way and laugh at the serious shit. It's important. Canada needs a wall. Hashtag that. Honestly, it gets harder and harder to just watch. But that's all you can really do. Especially when, I make videos, I do my best. But there's only so many people that are interested. I don't have proper equipment. I don't have this shit to edit. All I have is this kind of broken unit that I use. And man, it gets discouraging sometimes. That's all right. But there's always a few, right? And that's all that matters. As long as there's someone, for anybody in any situation, there's always someone. And sometimes those shit posters are shit posting because they care about you. Because they want to try to get you to see these logical points, or if they are making points in their shit post, they want to get you to see it in a kind of humorous way. But we'll always see things as an attack, for sure, always, because it's who we think we are, right? It's who we built ourselves up to be. It's always scary when someone comes, because you think they're gonna just break yourself down. The only thing that can break you is you. The only thing that can empower you is really you. For all the believers out there, you may think God is the one that empowers you, but no, you're the one that makes choice to allow God to empower you. Because it's all about freedom, choice, and will. And from all my shit posters out there, fucking keep doing your thing. God loves Kekistan, and long live Kekistan. Did I just call it Kekistan? I don't know, maybe there's one of those too. Doesn't matter. Good night.